If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7. And they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Hunt is on its way. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And some room to work. Showing off the arms. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Calls his own number. Running to Green. There he goes. Lots of running room. He's at the... and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Urban. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's loose. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To throw, it's Castellanos. Dances away to buy time. Got it in the middle, it's Holmes. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. This is a designed run. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Irvin. Space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space, and when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
A run for the quarterback. Picks up the first down. Oh, he's got some space. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Creates a little space. Hits a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, no!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
Here's the handoff. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Return goes out of bounds.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now facing a 3rd and long. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Noles will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The option look. The pitch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Brown wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Holmes. He'll pull it down and run. They finally make the stop, of the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Holmes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Seminoles want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Floats it out in space. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum. Wants to throw on 1st down.
finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now on the move. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
And the Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, the running back has it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Brown will throw it. He's got him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the run, it's Ford. Turning on the Jets. Wide open spaces. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford.
has had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Scrambling away. The short hands, it's Webster. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Got it in the middle, it's Pittman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
The Noles are on the move. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Runs through a tackle. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Seminoles.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Finds his tight end. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Takes it the other way. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. Find some fresh air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And on fourth down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Florida State 6-1. Ain't seen me, bud. Oh, right there. I sent you the link, folks. Stanford, he was 6-0. Y'all have fun in this league, dog. They're not that good. Huh? I'm in the ACC. No, Stanford's in the whatever Big 12 or Pac 10. Yeah, most of them are. If you get a team from those conferences, he's got a list of them who's got what team. There you go. Yeah, I like this league. It's good practice, boy. You can practice all your plays. I mean.